Welcome to a brand new series of Airtel Touching Lives. In this, the first episode of the new series, we visit a small village school that is battling against the odds. We will look back at the story of Emmanuel from Asesewa. Next stop will be Kaswa, where we have a story about a mother's love and dedication to her daughter.
Touching lives, making a difference, show the world that you care, helping out one another, we can all make a change. Reach out, touch somebody, put a smile on their face, helping out one another, we can all make a change. Touching lives, making a difference. Touching lives, making a
Touching Lives is back with great stories from across the country featuring outstanding individuals who are creating change in their own lives and that of those around them. Hello and welcome to Airtel Touching Lives. My name is Sedem, and together with AC, we take you on an exciting and inspiration-filled journey as we appreciate individuals who are doing great stuff, extraordinary things in their own lives and their communities. The program having already won very prestigious awards this year, Airtel was recognized and presented with the CSR Company of the Year Award for 2013. Of course, this season would not be complete without a look back at some of your unforgettable stories from the previous season. I entreat you to put on your seatbelts because it's really going to be a long and fantastic ride. Starting the show, AC takes us to Somnyami Kodru in the Central Region.
Teachers are expected to produce successful pupils, but in most cases they have inadequate teaching and learning materials, and learning conditions are also poor. However, by some miracle, they are sometimes able to accomplish this impossible task. Pupils of Somnyami Kodru School are blessed with staff who work hard and do so selflessly.
Somnyami Kodru JHS is situated between two towns and serves two primary schools. Its very rural education is seriously underdeveloped in this area. There's no electricity, making it difficult for learners to study at night. Drinking water is hard to come by, meaning many of the girls forsake their schoolwork to collect water.
I'm Ignatius Buji. I'm a Somnyami Kodru GSS. I'm a ICT ni BDT.
Oh, aha sitna at the same.
Nti aha sitna de edun. And I'm say wo akra na do abeto bibi sa light ni ho. Nsu mpa benom so ho den. Pipe no be kona e baako. Ena yitu na baako asai. Ti be kona light di chiri. Before obunye bi crampo no time ko school time ko. Kola so me school time. Ana ufun duma ti se o de kopra so. Ansa na wako charge.
Information there's no hard copy, hard process. Are you okay?
Please tell me about yourself.
Okay, I'm Moses Abibio Kwanza, and I'm currently the headmaster of Apnavu Basic School.
What's it like living in the community?
Oh, actually, it's really a hard living area, but it's up to servicing oneself to be in that area because of the challenges that we do face.
What are these challenges?
Okay, truancy, and then snakes, nutrition, and then ICT challenges that we have in the school. Yeah.
I want you to answer what me actually ICT actually nkola.
What I'm coming say ICT angasa basically practicals, but when you need machine ya e dey try there. ICT no primary na Jesus so ye. Nti emu tu ni na ye ni machine. Nti a theory, but practicals in the intro because of any machines ye dey be use. Nti ahocha ye wo mo ho dey edin ye dan na nye. Nso to a untumi ntrim. Ki say ada ye be pon mo ana say ye be twom akọ one side of the classroom na say I divide that back ko emu achemi no fa back untumi ntrim. Is say we transfer back no a chew mo ade.
The whole community is not on the national grid. So it's also making night studies very difficult for the kids. So meaning when they get to their real house, they don't learn at all. We don't have any computer in the school, so we always have to bus the children up to Chupraso to enable them have internet access.
The teachers have to take the students on a 45-minute drive to the closest ICT center.
And this is causing us a lot of problems because sometimes upon even getting car from the village to Chupraso, it's really cumbersome. The last time we went to Chupraso, the car got stuck on one hill there, so the children had to get off and then push the car. It ended up soiling all the dresses of the kids. So I even stopped the ICT master not to be taking them to Chupraso because I wasn't able to bear the risks involved.
Which one? Accident in ICT no here.
ICT no was said. Your ICT, your computers we school. But one bomb your son there, teacher for one team school. But you saw Boyama. Yeah, Jinabi Papa. Oh, if you are even. ICT bomb your mama, the Yasako. A boy's mama, stationer, a minor could.
Because phone cramp use on the ICT no will be to me then I didn't use you. And this saying to me a man called Lana then I am for one shima. Or to me a book they can't compete with them.
What are your needs?
Oh, really? We want a fully established ICT center in our school and then a solar panel or electricity of which we could be able to use to study and empower our ICT as well. It's really going to change the lives of the people and then the students as well because most of the parents do admire education and some too because it's a farming area, they're not much interested. But with the influx of this light and then this ICT, you know, right now we are in a global world of which everybody is to have basic knowledge about computing. So if, you know, one's kid is in the school and then he or she is having access to this computer and then he comes to the house, Mommy, I was able to manipulate the computer. It will also drive them up to be sending their work to school, thereby educating them on one side as well. And then the light will also help them to be studying in the night.
There's no better investment for any community than education. Teachers and pupils are aiming to step up into a new era full of opportunities through ICT.
Guys, Moses and Ignatius are in the house with us. Please put your hands together and give them a sounding welcome to Airtel Fashion Labs. Moses, what keeps you in that school?
Actually, I really want to inspire the children how to take up education in the area. I want them to develop attitude toward better education or like getting themselves educated in the village. Because most of the times you see these kids getting pregnant because of the inability of them accessing education.
Iggy, I mean, how would you rate your students? Do you think that they are at par with students in more privileged schools?
They are average.
They are average students?
Average students. Because consider the situation they are, and they don't have materials in learning. So if they get such a materials to help them much.
Well, Moses and Ignatius, we want to say thank you to you for the great work you're doing in that community. And it's this effort that Airtel Touching Lives wants to support. We want to help you and help the children in the process. So what Airtel Touching Lives wants me to tell you is that they will be doing a total repair of all the solar panels that you have there so we can bring electricity back to the school. That is first of all. We will also be renovating your ICT center and supplying it with computers. And this, I'm sure, is a small way by which we can help you and the students in your school to reach out for their dreams. So, Moses, tell me, how do you feel about this?
I'm very, very, very excited. I'm actually happy with it.
I mean, Ignatius, what in the world can you do these days without the internet? What does it mean for you?
Wow. I am so happy. Not per se, but the entire community is also happy because that's what we were looking for.
Well, I'll be expecting an email from both of you and your students when you get back to the school.
All right.
Okay, you're doing a great job. Keep up with the good work.
Thank you very much.
All the best. The show continues right after this break. There's so much more coming up. Stay with us.
Touching lives. Oh, hello there. Woo. I gotta make a change. I can smile on by myself, but it won't mean nothing if I don't put a smile on someone else. So I'm gonna smile with you. So make your change today. Oh yeah, I'm gonna smile with you. So make your change today.
Actions and emotions are contagious. Within us is the potential to transform lives through our actions and attitudes. Make your change with Airtel.
Touching lives.
Our last season featured a story of Emmanuel who had so much to deal with. Let's watch the story again. Asesewa in the eastern region is surrounded by farming communities. Near the central market, you would find Emmanuel, his wife, and their 2 children. They are expecting their third.
My papa who here. Now me GSS 3. First time, and I'm papa who here. Me was having a farm cock, say 7 or no, you're missing 7 costumes. I got you missing. Because I know 3 months, you're going to and you're going to ask things. And I know who here. I'm the number, and I determine.
It is a tough community to make a living in, and Emmanuel works hard to survive and overcome his disability, which has left him reliant on crutches.
And this is here, Papa, now to me.
Me sandals, slippers. But I mean, me man power.
Into the shame you beat me.
I met me.
Sir. I didn't know open us.
Yeah, he'll be a just or be. Or Befrost or Benyamin. No, I'm not saying a bear. Now when you're until I'm penance, a boo, how when you say. We'll be sad and cry with your mom.
29 eyes and a how cry. Say, and now who so a cow 9 back one. I always sing.
No, I am you. Because every I'm a home classmate for now. You went to Omoba. Umata de show me no more, yeah, and I mean, never coming to me. Yeah, I am your pa everywhere. I am a circus at my corner. But as a million, so every me trying to say, million to go or Benny of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Maria, wife of Emmanuel, who joins us on Airtel Touching Lives. Maria, abrabomu to say. Yes. Anyway, we'll be getting down to business with Maria and the family. But first, let's see some footage of Emmanuel undergoing rehab. Emmanuel was taken to the renowned orthopedic training center in Nsawam, where he was fitted with an artificial leg. He went through an intensive rehabilitation process to prepare him for his first steps on his new leg. Now, Emmanuel. Incredible. Says you are the audience you. Now, if we say you're quite here when I'm with you, man, send a brabo mutiama.
Okay, say, yeah.
Dear now to me, and Canadian now to me.
That's an amount to me, not crutches. Until I could have a big ground to me, but I said, metimi na te kuta bibiade.
Na won tare shemu nniam nso de na asesa.
First metimi share tries, but I say metimi share tries. They say nso metimi share tries to class.
This ought to be the corner bar I said, dear. Sir.
Metimi yem pabo akoto.
Maria, and so say ben wo say sia e wo kunu life since say dey prosthetic leg lesion.
Say me say why fine. But me not try be. O ye ni opebia. But ye ni agi nyame hram.
Yo, nyame hram so pa. Me ni agi pa so se me hu nti no. Ye mam good luck why. No be ye bia na bon pa se bia so ba ku ya.
Amen.
Well, that is Emmanuel. Emmanuel walks. The program continues right after this break.
Touch your lives. Oh, hello there. Woo. I gotta make a change. I can smile on by myself, but it won't mean nothing if I don't put a smile on someone else. So I'm gonna smile with you. So make your change today. Oh yeah, I'm gonna smile with you. So make your change today.
Actions and emotions are contagious. Within us is the potential to transform lives through our actions and attitudes. Make your change with Airtel.
Touch your lives.
Our next story is both warming and humbling. Let's see what it's about.
Her endearing personality, her willpower, and her audacity to hope when there's virtually nothing to hold on to are probably the first elements you see when you first meet her. Linda's story is about family and a mother's bond with her daughter.
The team travels to Galilea near Kaswa in the central region. Linda and her mother live in Manhiam, a suburb of Galilea. Manhiam is an old community with a very protective people, which is the element which makes this community unique. For the inhabitants of Manhiam, they are more of a larger family than a small community.
Let me ask, how did you meet Linda?
Linda is a very good friend to my family, especially the mom. It's a very close friend to my mom, and my mom usually used to pay her visits. So that's how I got to know Linda, through friendship.
What's she like?
She's very cool. Linda is a very cool girl, very respectful and quiet.
Tell me about Linda's situation.
Linda was born like any normal child, but when she was 2 years old, she had a convulsion that made her paralyzed. So since 20 years now, Linda has been paralyzed in a wheelchair.
Linda has been in a wheelchair since the age of 2. Despite her disability and living in poverty, she has not let life get the best of her. She exudes positivity and has a clear passion to better herself and her station in life.
Your family in that bomber. You will be a Santia Fidasi. Because my primary school, and I'm if your background, because Jesus, SS was. He said, maybe SS. Master say, Jua Medical College, a nursing school, wager.
And to tell you wheelchair, may I sing?
A hammy televia, open so called baby, so being can't wins me uncle. Just a debut, just a view on chain. And so now it's my baby out beside.
They know when a year come home, I'm able to me on Yama.
Mammy, they fed me what Jesus say. This on one PM fee good school. SS and so SS there. Ye been school ninty. A toy be a classmate for to be on Beffy befriend me. And a man in ya quite a crack. No, it's me got time, the toy being sister. On one and then make one up. Yes, says first not the Mekona on one sound by family. A trainer, bicycling the boy saw on them beba into the Mekana Panam de Mabefi.
won't you mammy into me go to my dear Moniska and find she fee near the air saying you.
I tell me, I have me. Terebia. I tell you, me, I tell you, Minko. Na Minkoskuna, my cat now with me. I ain't your man now. What's my cocotan, dear, not that supper.
And yeah, you're sorry I do see my mammy.
Dear name is Senama. Me on money and trace. I want me because the in Siama and yes. But I'm free as I'm telling you, you're from your house here. About one dear bedroom, a cry. No, there be fire auntie, put up on a beer. I, my hair. I know. The time they cracker, Linda, I remember what also night. Beg for
Linda to say,
Lissu Bandy, Pecasa. We hear you because no one was an to us on Cassano to do. Yes, I'm a Casa, to go back Cassano. Yeah.
My Linda, Papa, way.
Many doors, say.
Beats me a cat. While we want some congratulate me. A banizena wouldn't be you.
Tama, I got only 2 years. I am happy. O catch him say, "We'll be away every 4 days." Now they hope it's my one with the floor. Money people. The floor me money be to me and Nadia. I didn't know school make a crack. They do a crack. The bedroom room, many animal. I catch him say, "My way are 40 on me to the fee and I'm bankruptcy." Me and I'm maybe be a man. Tony Macacra. Yeah, the tear. A dying crab, this is a dinner. And behind my niece captain to Araka to a book screen a scan. The copper loom and it turned out like a cracker.
Alone, no doubt to meet you.
Timothy and a cracker. Me, Nickas. James, we have 5 million, be 4 million. The week be a chair, be at 250, this way 200.
But I even see when you saw Emma Linda.
I said, I should never be see. Son of me who are.
Linda, what I saw the same.
I said, me real nonsense, not me bare names, not a ma or more much say in his own so much so bit my baby.
My dear Linda here.
But you here and school fees and wheelchair. And was it or more else and there? This is a cooperative or a apparent to here, laptop. Then a scassem. She and pa scassem.
A banissa, so when you're well, Uhiana, on Saka and Wa Uhiana. Say never you.
A very many answer. And a baby, a very mania. A hotel singer, and dear no. I beg them, Pessamia.
Young as she is, Linda has encountered and survived many challenges in her life: physical disability, abandonment, and poverty. Regardless of her unfortunate circumstances, she finds the strength to smile and the will to persevere because of her mother's truly undying love. For Linda, in spite of it all, hope abounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause as we welcome these two wonderful women onto Airtel Touching Lives. You na Linda, wabo modern pa weni edin. Na weni edin no so ene wa ho brase ene ede we bedu sisi a ye bonkomwe. Na nia Airtel person me catch on say edikan no person me di we ema wo. We no a scholarship Airtel Touching Lives ede ma wa. She say e free summer ko e we school ko nyina no Airtel Touching Lives afa ho ka nyina. It is answer about school fees. Now, anyway, you know, so one the laptop come one on ya some on home books. Which means you are the year, Palma, next year, Wait to me about the next. Auntie Usia, once you be a Juma for cry, Amal, no, a free Airtel touching live so. A Juma is Sika, I'll bet me who Sika, I show him. Now they being so Asha Linda, and no any Juma baby Amos is sitting in free Airtel touching live. And to Konya Bang now at Twitter. And he has a best one, maybe you're not your Quitchman. Any now. Now, and sign you. Airtel touching live, some system country must say, baby, I'm Otiano. When you say rent in the air, no more do kakra. Now, so say, see, I do one couple fear and feeble bray, I can't want my money to the rent, no dear. When you feel my Jimukra, I don't know, I'm quite a mocha. Way enemy of my touching lives, see, I'm from Mamma, into me, some more than Hossein, Medica and Linda.
Me diet of us. Some almost above me. Nama. Me die soon so bebe. Abro ma dwene me tiase so. Dia stabidi ka mo nyankopon tiase fo. San me dia kan so asom so. Da mase bebre. Nyamayo no. Abro ma dwene me tiase so.
Linda, any auntie we share yeda mo ase. Monko so anyedwuma pa mo ye na dachi we share timi aka say won so wadane ness. Papa I'm on my Ghana. Na ye da asenso mpese me dia seda sonko kra Emma Dennis a no ewo audience ni mo no e no nominate mo ye mo ensa Emma Dennis. This week has been super incredible, and all thanks goes out to all my guests whose lives have been a blessing to others, and also to you out there for your goodness and support to those around you. Until next week, stay good, stay positive, and remember to dream big. Commit to your passions, and you will learn to fly. Goodbye. Next week on Airtel Touching Lives, we look back at one of the highlights of the last season when we catch up with Rebecca and her family.
I asked myself, why wasn't I born that way?
Next stop is the Ashanti region, where AC meets one very determined young man.
When it came, how did it affect you?
I lose my job. They told me to come home.
Touching lives, making